Over the past few years, our chamber has gone through several changes, including names, responsibilities, and personnel. Doug Peters is now at the helm and is making even more changes that will benefit businesses large and small. We met with Doug to find out more about his plans to make the chamber an indispensable tool for business in Fayetteville and Cumberland County.
One of the things that I committed to doing early on, both internally in the organization as well as externally with our members, is to try to decide what it is that we're going to be exceptional at. And we've done that. We've decided that, number one, we're going to be the area's chief business advocate, standing tall on issues that affect the bottom line of businesses large and small. Simultaneous to that, though, we also understand that we have an obligation to provide value back to the members that we represent. I believe that if I'm asking you for $1 to invest in this organization on behalf of your company, I need to be able to give you $2 in return. So we're well on our way to doing that, and I think that the community as a whole will benefit from the work that we're doing. It's not just about trying to affect the bottom line of businesses, but about the residual effect that that has in creating wealth and opportunity throughout the community. We are launching a health program that is called Chamber Care. Chamber Care is a partnership between WellPath Insurance, Sandhills Physicians, Doctors Direct, and the Cape Fear Valley Health System, and the members of the Fayetteville Cumberland County Chamber of Commerce. We had two major priorities in trying to find this health program. One was to provide significant savings back to our members. I said that if I'm asking our members for $1, we want to provide $2 back in value. This program does that. We've looked at a number of case studies, so to speak, where we've looked at what companies in the small business category, businesses that are one employee, in some cases just the owner, all the way up to 50. And what we found is that we can save on average those small businesses about $60,000 to $90,000 a year by providing this Chamber Care product. The other objective that we had in this initiative was to provide local steerage of health care dollars back to our own health system. What I hate to see as an economic development Chamber of Commerce person is the dollars that belong here in our community leaving Fayetteville and Cumberland County and going to other parts of the state when they can stay here, recirculate, and benefit people longer. So we've been able to do that through a strategic alignment with Sandhills Physicians, Doctors Direct, and Cape Fear Valley. We'll have a network of about 650 local physicians that accept this healthcare product and provide savings to our members at the same time. As a community, we have to continue to be world-class competitive. And to be world-class competitive, we really have to mind our own store before we go out and launch a major marketing effort. I think right now it's key that we maintain, enhance, and grow relationships that we have with people who are in a position to provide new jobs in the community. But at the same time, there's a world market out there that need to understand that Fayetteville and Cumberland County, North Carolina, may not be the Fayetteville and Cumberland County that they heard about 15 or 30 years ago. We've just launched a sort of an ad campaign that is placed in all the major media publications in our industry and economic development, site selectors and corporate executives that suggest if you haven't seen America's hometown lately, it's time to take another look, because the community that we were known to be years and years ago is not the community we are today. So we have a compelling story to tell. We're going to begin to make major headway in that area. We're also going to define our target industries and make sure that we're not casting a wide net, hoping that we can locate any industry here. We want well-paying jobs. We want jobs that offer benefits for our citizens. And we also want companies that contribute to our tax base, so that at the end of the day we're reducing the tax burden on those companies who are here, or not having to continually inflate the tax rate in order to keep pace with the growing needs of the community. So I think you'll see us become very specific or surgical in our approach of doing economic development over time, because every community in the United States, in fact every community in the world, is a competitor of Fayetteville and Cumberland County. We have to learn to do it better, smarter, cheaper, and in a sustainable way. So there'll be big changes coming in that regard. What we're trying to do is to make sure that through our really refined vital few objectives, those things that we try to do every day to affect the bottom line of our members first and to attract new investment to this community can be measured. We've asked government leaders in the community, we've asked our members, and we've asked others engaged through leadership in our own organization to give us a baseline measurement for how well we perform. We're using that baseline then to be able to chart how well we improve what we do every time we do something that matters. So instead of going out and just trying to make incremental progress, we have a systematic approach through metrics that will allow us to measure everything we do and to be able to tell what's working, what's not working, and through a dashboard that has key economic indicators tell what the impact of our work is on the community. That is relatively unheard of in this business. Most people in my position shoot at everything that flies and claim everything that falls. We want to be different, and by being different, we want to be better. We want to be more impactful and provide greater value back to the community. Business owners, people who manage business, can make no better investment in their own company and in the community in which they operate than an investment in the Chamber. We are a business association that looks after the interest of small business in particular, alleviating the need for the business owner or manager to have to do that themselves. So we're working every day to create an environment where businesses in our community can compete, where people can have meaningful employment, where they can contribute back to the quality of life of the community. And I think we're an essential component of how that economy is supposed to work. It's not just about networking events, it's not just about groundbreakings and ribbon cuttings. It's about setting the table so that we can sustain ourselves economically for the long term.